Welcome to the Crazy Leo Plays channel. I'm your host Leo. We're starting a newish game, I would say. It's Tales of Iron 2. Um, I couldn't help myself but to play it. I did really like the first one, so I was like, why not jump into the second one? Yeah, so Tales of Iron 2 on Nintendo Switch. It's developed by Old Bug Studios, as you saw. I played a bit of it. Um, I would say maybe like I actually went like 2 hours in. They added some RPG elements to it, so let's see how that works out in the end. But yeah, I like it so far. But yeah, you guys know what I asked for the first parts of the videos or the playthrough, I should say, to like them. Especially for the algorithm, it does help a lot. So much appreciated. And if you like my playthroughs all around, just subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more for sure. But yeah, enough chit chat. Let's jump in. I have to say though, so I deleted the playthrough I had. I maybe played like maybe an hour to 2 hours, I would say. I can't remember exactly how much. I played on Bloody Whisker mode. Now, it is difficult, I have to say. So, for anyone who had trouble with the first game, I would definitely consider staying on Tales of Iron mode. Bloody Whisker mode, you're gonna basically, how do I put this? Like, it's not difficult per se. It's very accurate, so enemies are more aggro, so like they attack a lot more, so you have to spend a lot more time dodging, and they do more damage and have more health, so it just takes longer for you to beat the bosses. Now, I'm not like, I don't find that as a difficulty, but more just like more time to do the same task. So to me, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a way to go about it, so I am going to play on Tales of Iron mode. um I think it's gonna be better for like you know recording a video, because I know that I got to one boss. It literally took me like maybe 30 minutes just to find out all its patterns and stuff. But then once you know its patterns, like you can beat it pretty easily. Especially like there's certain mechanics in the game that you're gonna find um, that come up, which are really gonna help you beat the bosses more easily. But in any case, I'm gonna go with Tales of Iron. And I think I'll still have a bit of challenge on it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Tales of Iron, Whiskers of
In the
Winter.
north, they thought they knew all there was to know of war. Until the War of the Rift. While the southern king hid, warm in his keep, the Darkwings cut their bloody trail from frozen north to winter's edge. Alone, the Warden and his small garrison turned their whiskers to the icy wind. At the end of hope, in a last barrage, they wiped Batkind from the land and memory. With no sign of the Darkwing's return, in time, few believed them little more than a fairy's tale. But at Mount Cauldron, time had been all they needed. An old enemy claws free of their icy tomb and hungers for vengeance. But not all is lost. King Rattus brings north a cause for hope. A bastard prince, placed in the paws of the Warden of the Wastes to raise as his own. A secret of blood never to be told. Now, fate calls for a hero in a murderous screech, and one young rat will answer.
Man, that King Raditz guy is one heck of a character. Philanderer, mad scientist, like, just does everything. He's like, wake the heck up, sun's up, we gotta hunt. Good morning. Those are dreads, eh? Yeah.
The stomp of his father's boots on the stair was how every morning began for Arlo. The booming shout to ready himself was louder still, but such was Lord Avor's zeal at a new day. Dawn was breaking over winter's edge, and Arlo was yet to miss one.
All right, so this is what I meant by it being like more of an RPG than the last game. Like you have a lot of stats thrown at you. Um, I personally try to balance things out. There's some certain places where some stats are going to be to your advantage, whereas others are not. Um, so just to be on the lookout for that. So like the minus 22 poison is quite dangerous in my opinion, but I don't think we're facing any poisoned monsters anytime soon. So we'll stick with this for now. And like the rough bone shields and stuff like that, I'm not sure if we're supposed to have them or not, but like some of these, I think this is DLC, the bone stuff, but um I kind of like the axe, so I'm sticking with the axe. And then these are things you're gonna interact with later. Good job. Gotta meet a few folks now. But yeah, going back to King Radis, Philander, kind of similar story to like uh, Jon Snow. It feels like where like he's the
The
bastard son.
castle echoed with the horns of the returning hunters, bringing their night's bounty. Arlo's little heart quickened to hear it. The only thrill to be found inside the high walls was a hunter's tales of what lay beyond them.
Yeah, let's just say he's like the bastard son, and like he gets sent to the north, and ends up like defending the north, the south from the north. What's beyond the wall? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Arlo tells himself it's a good life here in Winter's Edge. The bustling of contented rat folk, the crisp mountain air, and without the endless scourge of frogs the southerners suffer. Why should he want for more? There was no time for tales of the hunt today. Lord Avor was already dividing what was an excellent haul, happy to see his people provided for. Arlo longed only to join the hunt, to see the ratdom or even the lands beyond. His father called it a fool's wish. Arlo's destiny was unshakable, much like the keep that would become his by birthright. Tiki's shop was perhaps Arlo's favorite, as the shopkeeper had wares from far and wide. But getting him to part with his curiosities was never easy.
Alright, we got ourselves a few
Arlo
things.
has no memory of his mother, but Hilda's food was a true taste of maternal kindness. With the right ingredients, she would make meals nourishing to body and soul.
Alright, so there's still the health increase stuff in this game, so that's good. And you can run, which is awesome.
Chief Mason Leaf was the rat Arlo most admired. As younger brother to Lord Avor, his carefree uncle never faced the burden of being Warden of the Wastes. With walls this strong, his duties were light, leaving him plenty of time for his nephew.
So it seems like they have a very like Viking centric team going on for this game. With the dreads that you have, your character has, the names of the character, Leaf being a very common, or like at least back in the days, very common name.
Crunk was a rat's rat, with no interests beyond his forge. If you have the parts, this Mastercraft's rat can make armor and weapons that would see off a sky scorcher bite, or so he claims.
So,
Arlo wondered how well they'd do against something that wasn't a myth.
so there's definitely upgradable items in this, and then there's locked versions later on. So the blueprints open up the locked versions later on, it seems. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything because, well, I know what happens. I made that mistake the first time. I want to see what happens if you don't buy anything. Just checking everything out. So this is kind of part of the RPG stuff, is that you can upgrade your craft a piece of gear to continue. Ensure you have all the requirement for any gear you want to try. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's fine. In that case, um, let's make a weapon. Poison. I mean, poison looks interesting. Weight stays minus. Or should I do a spear? I haven't used the spear in this game. Might be interesting to try. The max it goes to 18. What's the max this one goes to? 18 as well. What about the sword? Ooh, 20. So maybe I should do the sword. Attack 50. Oof, this does a lot more damage though than this. This one does more poison damage. This is the other option. Smithy upgrade to. Okay, so there's stuff that you have to upgrade the smith as well. I honestly would want to do this. This is just 4. This is 5. Ugh. What do I do? I think I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, let's equip it. Alright. I think we're good now. Proof of delivery iron given to. Okay. I have to make sure I have it equipped. I do have it equipped. The only difference is more attack, but this is poison, so why not? Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. I didn't know that I like the first time I played the game, I was just like, okay, let's make some stuff, waste our money. Alright, what's this now? Poison. Resistance goes down quite a bit. I don't think we're going up against poison enemies though. That's the only thing. We can store that for now. This I might actually take.
The hunters had brought unwelcome news. A family of the reviled creatures ratfolk called backstabbers had moved into the wastes. Eivor told his son to fetch his weapons.
Alright, so we're going here. The outskirt is home to Mossbug, a small farming village under protection of the Warden of the Wastes. These lush fields grow food enjoyed across the north and Winter's Edge most of all. Winter's Edge, the outpost marking the northern northern edge of the Ratdom, ancestral seat of the Warden of the Waste, humble compared to the pomp of the Crimson Keep in the south. Its high walls are for shelter from the winds and protection from any enemies. Alright, let's go. Lead the way. Oh, you know what? I should probably save it. Okay, just in case the loading crashes. The loading always gets to me. I don't know what it is about this game, but like it stresses me the heck out. Um, it actually on this game I don't think it ever crashed. No, for the 2 hours or so that I played, it didn't crash once. But there was the one time that it just like stayed there for like a good like 20 seconds and like just didn't move, and I was just like, what's going on? But yeah, kind of like this. Uh-oh. No. What's going on? Okay, no. I'm good. I got stone. So we get a lot of different materials. This place is blocked. I knew that already. Let's
His
go.
father had no explanation for suddenly taking Arlo on a hunt. It even gave the hunters pause. Arlo had been taught to fight, and better than most. But rarely had he been tested. He was determined to prove himself. The rugged terrain of the outskirts could have taken all day to traverse, but Arlo's trusty grappling hook allowed him to swing between its many crevices.
Alright, so it's a good thing I put some poison weapons because they're weak against
Arlo
poison.
liked the feel of a sharp axe cutting through the vines. The wilds were part of his home, and nothing in them would frighten him. The famous frostberry bushes of the wastes were in full fruit already. Their juice made a healthy tonic, though Lord Eivor preferred them fermented. His father was a sturdy rat, built for strength, not speed. So Arlo found it curious that he challenged him to a race. The prospect of the hunt had filled Lord Eivor with a vigor that his son had not seen in years. Or at least since breakfast.
Alright, here we go. First battle.
A warden fights the hardest battles, he told Arlo, and needs the sharpest blade. With that, Eivor gifted Arlo his own sharpening whetstone.
So in this game, the whetstone's a little different. It actually takes into effect how many times you attack with your sword or secondary weapon, and then depletes the bar.
Whether these beasts were named for their spines or for some past unforgivable deed, no rat knew. Either way, Arlo was about to find himself at the pointy ends of this brood. Even young backstabber red attacks were brutal, but a well-timed dodge would see Arlo escape unscathed.
So attacking
This
with the weakness.
backstabber lived up to its name with its deadly white attack, but Arlo's shield could block the deadly spikes.
Attacking with their weakness does so much more damage. It's pretty insane.
This young one used vicious yellow attacks. Arlo had to time his parries perfectly.
And you actually have to hold, what you called, the parry button. You can't just like press it.
This mother had left her young to fight alone, but the same could not be said of Lord Eivor as he leapt to his son's side.
I should have dodged that. Oh, okay. Enough of that. I kind of dodged that. I was sure I dodged that. Oh. Nope. I kind of tried to... Oh. Why am I having so much trouble with the first boss? This is not good. Oh, come on. My timing is so off. Oh. Finally got him. Oh no! I don't believe I lost the first boss. Alright, whatever. Shit happens. And plus I have... This is wild. Somehow I dodged it while I was in next to it. Oh, he like dodged right same time where I was. You need to give me some space is what you need to do. Alright, see, so much easier. Once they hit you once, you're just like, what's going on? I was on full tilt, I think.
It was Lord Eivor's mighty blade that took her head, but the fight was won together.
More materials, it seems like. Alright, this is what, a sword? I don't think we need this right now. I like my axe. I didn't even take any damage. Did I? Tail. Did I grab everything? I think I did. It's fine. Alright. I can't believe I lost to that first boss.
Arlo basked in his father's pride, almost as warm as at the fire inside Winter's Edge.
You can see Winter's Edge from here. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Getting as much materials as you can is important, though I don't even think I got anything. Jump. Alright, almost back. And loading screen time. I still can't believe I lost to that boss. That was wild. And then the second playthrough, I didn't get hit once. What are the odds of both those things happening one after the other? But yeah, this game actually gets a little bit creepy. I like it. But yeah. The change between the first game and the second game is pretty wild though. I guess there was maybe 2 or 3 years in between. So.
Triumphant and keen to tell the tale of his son's victories, Lord Eivor set to a night of drinking with the elders.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny. You're getting drunk the more you drink. But yeah, I tried getting him more drunk than that, but nah, it didn't change. But I like the visuals, I have to say. Not sure how well it's gonna come out on the video, but time for bed. Look at that blur.
Arlo was reluctant to return to his bed, wondering how long he must wait to hunt again. The booming footsteps that woke him this time were nothing like those of his father.
Whoa. The heck is that? I know what that is. It's a bat. A huge. Whoa. I remember this. Oh, come on. I forgot I had some enemies to fight. Nice. Nice, nice. I got some fangs. A large bone. Winter Edge key. Take a quick break. Alright, we're about to get wrecked now. You can't go this way, it's all burning. So, actually, can you? No, you can't. I'm burning. I'm burning. Yeah, so you can't go that way.
He had found his father. The Warden stood alone, holding back a whole Darkwing army, their cruel Count Kazakh leading them.
Oh, snap.
His father charged.
Oh, what
But the Darkwing Count was as fast
I don't
as he
remember
was
that.
strong. The
That's
Winter's crown
crazy.
tumbled to Arlo's feet, now without a head to rest on. There was no time to grieve his father, as from above the Count revealed his greatest weapon, a sky scorcher. Not a fairy's tale, but an undead beast whose very breath could level kingdoms.
I'm actually doing some damage.
And its eye was trained on Arlo. All that came next was a fog of bloodlust, snapping jaws, and the beating of leathery wings.
Come on, we got this. Whoosh. What the heck? It didn't even touch me.
But there could be no victory.
I was doing
Arlo
some
awoke,
damage.
groggy and warm to his father's shouts. Only he wasn't in bed. The warmth was from the fire that had engulfed Winter's Edge, and the shouts were his uncle's. The only other survivor of the Darkwing attack, Leaf was bruised and his hind paws barely steady. He'd seen villagers flee to the outskirts. Arlo knew it was up to him to make them safe.
That's jokes. So we have a fire weapon now? What happened to... Oh, that's kinda burnt. So we lost everything that we had previously. Seems like. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. Sorry, defense. Alright, let's go this way just to check out what we've got. And there's something here. A sword, but the fire goes away. Pretty sure the bats are weak against fire, right? Yeah, they're weak against fire. That thing is weak against poisoned. Oh. Man, we don't have our poison attack anymore. That was a waste of money. Our life is down too. Ugh. Alright. Starting from 0. Honestly, it's really like a Metroidvania, this game. Actually, now that I think about it, this game really reminds me of like the change between Darksiders. I don't know if you guys ever played that. It's a pretty good series, in my opinion. Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2. Like, Darksiders 1 was really like a Zelda game where like you find equipment and then afterwards you can you have to play around with that equipment and stuff like that. There's no RPG element at all. And then Darksiders 2, completely RPG, open world, insane. But yeah, this really reminds me of that kind of change. Oh no, this guy's he's a goner.
He'd know these anywhere. Krunk's smithy hammer and Hilda's chef's knife. Arlo wondered why they would leave them here.
Okay, so it does do fire damage. It's a good thing I put my shield up the right time. Alright, so I mean, I don't have anything else equipped, right? And plus it gives me shield, ice defense, so why not? Okay, what else we get here? A spear. Weight goes down, fires 1 damage. I never used a spear. I kind of want to try it out. A fire-backed basic spear that once belonged to a guard in Winter's Edge. But, nah, you know what? I think I'm going to keep my sword. Oh, sorry, my axe. Whoops. Press the wrong button there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is that guy just not gonna dodge? I was like... There we go. Basic Darkwind armor. Yeah, I'll take it for the ice resistance.
With the attack at Winter's Edge, no hunters had come to check their traps. Arlo thought he might find a use for them.
Interesting. I haven't really got into like the traps and stuff, but I'm kind of hesitant about what to use. I like the axe, it does more damage. Less time that I need to think about evading, more attacking and just hitting the right time. But yeah, let's go. There we go. I sense a boss coming my way.
Arlo had found the reason his friends had fled. The taunting shrieks revealed that this was Baron Frostovik, son of the Darkwing who took his father, and therefore a perfect target for his revenge.
Oh no, I went too quick. I should probably heal up. Take this guy out, 1 down. Charge attack. Oh no, that was close. Yes, sir. Ah, so close, yet so far. Oh, I got wrecked. Heal up. Ooh, I felt like that was a little bit early, but worked out. Taking this guy out first. Oh, I was stuck in the animation. I was like, I'm gonna get hit. There we go. Come on, take him out. Take him out. We're good. We made it. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Let's take him out. Oh, that's doing a lot of damage. I probably just need to hit him once. Uh-oh. Alright, he's a goner. Oh crap. Alright, we got this. We got this, we got this. Come on. Oh, he still got me? I dodged. Hit him, hit him, hit him. I kind of wish I had long range attack right now. Oh, okay, he's a goner. Woo! First try. It was my first try, right? Yeah, it's first try. How does
His
he still...
foe was beaten, but seeing what had been inflicted on Hilda and Krunk, Arlo's need for vengeance was only growing.
Yeah, bro. They took everything. Look at that pile of bodies. So ice and fire. I guess I can equip that for now. Electric, yeah. Jeez. What a start to a game, right? Tales of Iron, Whisker of Winter. You lose everything.
Arlo suddenly wished to be within the walls of Winter's Edge, to hear the boot and boom of his father at dawn, a sound he realized he'd never hear again.
Actually, let's go this
He
way.
needed to return to whatever was left and make his plan.
Probably should save just in case I get wrecked by something here. I'm pretty sure there's only one thing I'm here to check out. And I believe there is, yeah, an item here. Which is electric. I'm gonna take that. And electric defense, I'm gonna take that as well. Alright, we're good. There's nothing here, right? Okay. Let's get back to Winter's Edge, and I might call it for this session, but we'll see. That little small mechanic is interesting. Man, it's actually pretty creepy going into the castle now, or even the area around it. Traveling. Alright, we're in the castle. Let's go.
Spent from his journey, Arlo fell into his father's chair, the one thing still standing in the ashy ruin. It was his chair now, along with the title of Warden of the Wastes.
I don't even feel
Arlo's
right.
shoulders slumped at the weight of it.
I don't even feel right wearing this crown, but
only for a moment. The dark wings had nearly scorched the ratdom to ash before, and now it was for him to stop them. He was going to rebuild Winter's Edge, a beacon of hope from which to drive back the shadow.
alright, main quest. So there's recruit the chef and recruit Smith. Honestly speaking, I think recruiting the chef first makes the most sense if it increases her health. Leaf suggested to Arlo that he visits the Night Eyes of the Golden Forest to find Winter's Edge, a new chef. So let's do that.
This much Arlo knew. No rat would rebuild Winter's Edge on an empty stomach. The kitchen had to be fixed and stocked. Leaf suggested Arlo visit the Night Eyes of the Golden Forest, known for their hearty food. Arlo hoped rat wasn't the key ingredient.
Imagine.
The smoke had attracted help in the unlikely form of a pirate. Captain Blacktail had seen many towns razed in his years, usually by his own paw. a fact he chose not to mention as he offered his services. The ship King Rattus's Revenge would take the young warden wherever he had need to go.
Pirate. That's jokes. That is joke. Those puns. There's a lot of puns in this game. Actually, what is it? So, the Golden Forest. Tall silver bog birches with a bright canopy of gold and crimson. The forest has been tended to for generations by the stoic night owl folk of the north. Balance and peace are valued above all at the village of Nestminster, which offers a sense of tranquility found in few places in the Random. Alright, let's go. On to the next place. Honestly, in this game, I feel like you'd have to change equipment a lot. Even like during a fight, it might be beneficial to just go into your equipment,
The
change it.
autumnal gold canopy glimmered in the sunlight, held high by the silver boughs. There was no denying the wonder of the Golden Forest.
Yeah, like I was saying, like it might be beneficial for you to change your equipment depending on the enemies you're fighting. Just because, like, taking care of like um, the weaknesses and strength of enemies is, I think, primordial
The
in
peace
surviving
Arlo
this game.
found beneath the leaves was not to last. A shrill cry cut through the calm, a call for help.
I think I'm gonna put this on. We'll leave that for now. Yeah, so we're definitely getting items that we didn't have before. Yeah, this is an electric base. We have a bow and arrow, but we didn't even get a bow and arrow, so this is definitely something we got in the DLC that came with the game. This is definitely an enemy.
The hoots came from inside the bug farm, along with a stench of pond scum and villainy. A frog trap.
Oh! I like walked into that for some reason. I didn't get wrecked, but come on. Got you, got you. I'm actually not doing any damage with this, so maybe I'll use. What are the weekends? Frogs? Weekends fire. So I definitely don't have the right. Maybe I use this. There we go. Yep, definitely doing more damage. Not that much more damage, but well, the game froze on me there for a second. Ooh, got you. Got you, got you, got you. Yeah, keep your shield up against these guys because they have a lot of long range weapons. Yeah, got you. Got you good. Oh. Press the wrong button. Yeah, you're a goner now. Whew. Alright, let's just heal up quick. Got more material.
grateful for her rescue, Erica the Ranger offered to guide Arlo to the hidden village of Nestminster.
Alright, what's in this area? A saving spot. And these are just people we save, I guess. Alright, nothing else seems like. Let's grab that. And on we go.
Nestminster's entrance was guarded. Under their helmet, the eyes of the guards seemed to glow. Was he prey walking into a hunter's camp?
Could be. Going this way.
Arlo could not help but gasp at the sight. He had never seen a place so ornately crafted. It was nothing like the cold stone of home. The Parliament was deep in session when Erica and Arlo entered. The Night-Eye elders listened, still as statues, to the pleading of a chef whose daughter Frey was missing. Erica threw herself forward, proclaiming she would rescue the chef's daughter and needed no help. Then she was gone, leaving Arlo to face the elders alone. The elders' staring eyes unnerved Arlo, but when they asked him to protect Erica, he did not refuse.
Alright, on to the next quest, I guess.
Frey's father told them she wanted fish for a new soup recipe. He told her never to go to the dangerous Moonlight Pond, but she was stubborn as she was brave. The chef handed Arlo a few poison antidotes without explanation. Arlo wondered what could go in soup that would have him so scared.
Electric attack. I'm not sure if I need anything with electric attacks. Nature wood armor. This is stronger. So let's put that on. Resistance the same. Weight goes down though, so I might just take that. Okay, before I go there, let's see what else this guy has. Buy. These are just pauldron. There's no one that does fire attacks, so we're good. They don't have any kind of... That's fine, I don't need to get that. What is this? A crest symbolizing the owl of the Golden Forest. It hangs above the keep's door. A statue carved from wood. It sits at the entrance of Winter's Edge. Okay, these are like ornaments. Yeah, why not? Bow and arrow. Blueprints. Okay. I guess that's it. Not much more we can do. Let's go inside here. What do you got? Ah, there's a smithy here. Okay. I honestly don't think I need to buy anything. Just want to check out. Nothing that increases resistance, really. Ah, this does. Natural wood shield. Poison. +2. For now, I think we're fine. Weapon. Didn't we get this? I think we did get this, so we don't need another one. It would be nice if it told us that we had it in our inventory. Oh no, it does. So you can see it with the item on top, with the envelope or the bag or whatever it is. I see. Okay, so it does tell us. Interesting. So we don't have any of this stuff. Hmm. Now, these things are a little bit more. Bows. Okay, so we have the Cupid's bow. This could be interesting. I might come back for some of these because some of these are pretty strong. Like the owl gun. Oof. Alright. Interesting. So things to look out for. I'm not sure why it's saying that I didn't check. I checked everything. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Nothing else here. Alright, let's go down. I think we're good to go. Let's just save that quick. We got ourselves some bow.
Erica said they must be as stealthy as the owls of old. She
I
gave
kind
him a
of
bow carved from the silver boughs, quiet as a whisper and deadly as a talon.
knew I was gonna get a bow. I just had a big feeling. I do want to see beast. Frog, I should say. So, weakens fire and ice. What do I have equipped? Weapon-wise? Fire. Alright, I think we're good. So, that's... What the heck was that? The game glitched. He was having a seizure. Okay, can't go that way. Whoops, I didn't see that there. That's pretty cool. That I got a lot of ores. I should. I am healed up actually. Now that I think about it. So there's probably a fight coming, or maybe not. I feel like I'm gonna have to like just walk around and keep pressing Y.
A white feather. Erica knew it was Frey's. They were on the right path.
Is that a snake behind? Oh crap. He got me. He got me good. Oh, come on. Got you. Oh, I got this guy instead. Oh, come on. Alright. Where are you coming from? Oh, just one hit? That's all I need to do? Yeah. But it gets tricky. Like, as soon as they hit you, like, you're in trouble. Because sometimes, like, they'll hit you twice. And then they hit you 3 times and you're dead. Alright, let's run. A max health. Perfect. I legit thought that thing was gonna break. More enemies. Here we go.
A frog scouting party squatted in the mushroom farm. Arlo's arrows would make swift work of them.
I really don't like where the arrow is placed. I'm just gonna keep shooting arrows. There we
The
go.
farmers emerged, shaken but grateful. Arlo had never met stripe snouts before. Badger brothers Marco and Lorenzo's keen eyes had seen Frey go by, headed for the pond.
They look shady to me, to be honest. Okay. Let's go in the house. There's an egg in here. Oh, we can buy stuff. What is this? Farmer's card. Form a set of cards used by druids to divine the will of the 8 arms. The farmer card represents endurance, growth, and patience. How much cost? 5? Why not?
The farmer card. What it lacks in power, it makes up for in its positive qualities.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. I think I'm already maxed out there. Oh, but the... Did I not get anything? I need a key. The game glitched there. I was supposed to get stuff and I didn't get anything. Oh well. Got 5 logs. A zap antidote. Oh nice. We got let's put that on. Item up here. I need that. I think I'd rather put this on. I'm surprised I don't have more than... I thought I had more than one... did I take this? I did take it. Okay. I thought I had more than one fire trap. Fire antidote. Got a chest over here. Natural wood shield. I was actually thinking about buying that, but... Poison defense. Ouch. Ouch. I should just jumped the first shot. Pretty sure you get fall damage in this place, but like you only get it like what the heck? Oh, you get logs by doing this? That's jokes. Yeah, you get fall damage, but I think like if you jump off, like I said, like 5 stories versus like 2 stories, it's the same amount of fall damage from what I recall. Okay, this just keeps going, eh? Okay, never mind. Moonlight Pond.
At Moonlight Pond, Frey was already preparing to leave. Her hunt, it seemed, was not done. With a hoot about an egg, she was gone.
Oh, I know where I saw that egg. Okay, that's not where I saw the egg. That's far. Let me just go back to where I saw the egg. Let's do a quick save. There's actually time difference in this place, which is pretty wild. I believe it was here. Oh, they don't even let you cross. The key to the basement and badges mushroom. Why the heck wouldn't I be able to... Okay, whatever. Here's the egg. Can I just buy it off of you? I guess not. Alright, so... we gotta go this way. The door just opens. And what was here?
The sky flashed with a blinding light. Suddenly, towering before him stood an imposing figure, his flaming sword heating the air around Arlo. Thrusting his sword into the air, the stranger
Whoa, he's
imparted
got
his
fire
gift onto the young warden.
attacks? Oh, dodged. He dodged me. God, I'm good.
Arlo could feel the stranger's gift pulsing through his body, filling him with a burning desire to avenge his father and rid the North of the Darkwing scum.
Okay, so this guy has magical powers too. Interesting. Definitely interesting. I didn't get hit at all. Let's save here.
Tunnels are rarely used by Night Eyes, who prefer an open sky above. Arlo knew dangerous creatures lurked in such dark places.
She's stuck. Alright, nothing else left. Let's get out of here. This feel like a boss area. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this the session. We got ourselves some new firepower, and yeah, you still get fall damage. Kill, whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah. So again, hopefully you guys are enjoying the new playthrough of Tales of Iron 2. We did a bunch of things in this session. To start, I mean, they definitely use the same template as the first game where everything's fine and dandy, and then someone somehow conquers an enemy that you thought you had wiped out, comes back from the dead, and just starts, absolutely ravaging your people, bloodily dismembering your warden and everybody you care about. So yeah, I kind of like the story of revenge in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a session here. So if you made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will catch you all in the next session. Thank you for watching.